the plot thickens. Everyone's on their edge of their seats to see what's going to be happening next, guys. So in today's video, let us investigate further to actually see what's upcoming next. Well, this is my USDT dominance chart, guys, and basically look at that, right? Holding beautiful support at this range, guys, and holding resistance. That's why Bitcoin pumped, right? Because we didn't go above that level. Let me say this now. What needs to happen here is this needs to break down, right? Go back to this range. What happened previously was, you guys can see how it previously rejected from the Fibonacci level, guys, and it went all the way back down for support, right? Then it pumped. I mean, that can't happen right now, right? So we just can't come all the way back down, guys, consolidate, then go back up, right? What needs to happen here is this needs to die, basically, right? But I am for Bitcoin. I am seeing beautiful, a very beautiful, what's it called? Money flowing into this asset, right? With Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, and every other crypto, basically, right? So they're all moving along beautifully together. Now, if you go to the SPX, guys, look at this. It's just skyrocket. What's happening here, right? This is the stock market, folks. Again, that blow off top is currently taking place as we speak, guys, right? It's probably going to keep going higher and higher and higher, right? Higher until we see, again, the recession incoming in the next couple of months, probably end of this year, Q4, whatnot. So that's for that, guys. Now, this time was not different, right? The USDT dominance chart, it held support here, guys. My game plan was, I wish it went lower, right? Faked everyone out, then came back up, guys, right? But it didn't happen like that, though we need this chart to go further below, right? We need it to go like this, guys, for that blow off top moments for cryptos, right? Literally like this, then maybe come back up, right? Due to a double top. Let me show you guys what I mean here on the chart. So I had the chart like this, guys. I didn't move no lines or anything, right? I was hoping for this type of movement, but it didn't happen. Instead, we pumped. I'm hoping for this again, guys. Then it goes back to a double top, right? Then in the year 2025, that's when the demonic run happens, and this thing just dies, basically. So let's see what happens next. Though this is crazy, guys. There are definitely insiders that are in the know, because how is this even possible? Now, yes, people are saying that this is probably photoshopped, but nobody really knows 100%. This came from 4chan, I'm pretty sure. Anonymous says, back in the year 2018, by the way, we hold around 90% of the total supply now, and here's our plan. We will slowly rise and rise, then we will boom. Screen cap this. October 2019, Bitcoin's price at 10K, right? And he basically gave a roadmap of Bitcoin's price, guys, for each year, right? The top and the bottom of the markets. Now, if you guys can just pause the video, this is basically correct, right? July 2024, Bitcoin's price at 53K, which just happened. Now, they then say September 2024, Bitcoin will be at over 6 figures, or at 100K, guys, right? In that 6 figures range, it seems as. If this is truly the case, again, we still have that final leg incoming, guys, right? And then the recession occurs, then we go higher later on in the year 2025. This will be a $5.7 trillion market cap. That's strange. Why? Because Brad Garlinghouse did say 5 trillion before, right? As well as Big Short, one of the Riddlers, guys. And Brad Garlinghouse said it's going to happen this year, probably, not financial advice. Please like today's videos, yo. Thank you, guys. The dominance of Bitcoin will only be at 40% to 47%. So 40 to 47%. Let's quickly check that chart, because that pertains towards all season. So 40% will come out too. Interesting, this level. Oh, wow. Guys, all season is literally imminent, that means, right? Because he says when Bitcoin does head towards 105K, right, Bitcoin's dominance will drop like this, guys, right? That's all season, and it's going to hold support at this range, like we stated as well. We literally say this, guys, right? Then it's probably going to go higher because due to the Blackstone event, people are flooding their money into Bitcoin and stablecoins and whatnot, guys. Then it's probably going to die in this year, and that's where the real run, the actual insanity run happens. Though this incoming all season, hopefully it does occur, will be crazy as well. Now, for all these things to happen, guys, right? So this is playing out so far. Hopefully that's not photoshopped. Now, this is when needs to come into play, okay? So the schedule of releases for the consumer price index, which is basically the inflation report, will be coming out for the reference month of June 2024. The release dates will be July 11th, guys. So next week, Thursday. Okay, Thursday next week. Here's why this is important. Because if this comes lower than expectations, right? So if inflation is going from inflationary to what? Deflation, the markets will front run any type of rate cut or anything, guys, right? So we need to see the CPI print come in lower, guys, right, than the previous month, whatever that month was. So this is very bullish if it does come lower, guys. Let's hope and pray for that. How do we know? We may honestly see we still have a chance of us going a lot higher because of this fact, guys. So if the CPI comes in lower, look what's happening here. Breaking the target rates probabilities for the 18 September of 2024 FOMC Fed meeting have shot up to 71.1% chance of a rate cut to 500 to 525 basis points, guys. Look at that, right? So September seems to be the target month of a rate cut. Why is that important? We're right now in July, August, September, 2 more months until basically the markets top out. Why? Because every time they have cut rates, guys, what happens? Exactly, the markets top, guys. So again, 1 to 2 months here, right? Maybe 3 months, right? Some type of delay, guys. That has happened before as well. When they cut rates, the markets keep going higher for a little bit longer, and then black swan out of nowhere, right? So if this were the case, so September seems to be the target month, right? Where they're around September, let's just say, target month of when the markets top out, guys. Again, if the CPI comes in lower next week, the dollar will go lower as well, guys, right? Because the Federal Reserve will start cutting rates as well soon. So all these things are acting extremely bullish for us going higher, guys, right? I'm still hoping for us to go higher. Most definitely, that was our game plan from the beginning of time, right? Now, the only chart that matters is the M2 money supply. Why? Because it's about to moon, guys, right? Look at that. The catalyst will be what? The black swan event. It's already going higher, it seems as, right? So whenever this thing is, okay, so it's basically going to be a repeat of 2020, it seems, right? Stimulus checks and all that stuff later on, guys. But yes, this is extremely important to say the least. Now, this is the craziest headline I've ever seen, guys. What just happened? You guys know how these governments are selling and whatnot? Germany reverses course and buys 2,000 more Bitcoin, or about 2,000 Bitcoin, guys. What? They, after dumping Bitcoin right on the market yesterday, they bought back, or they're buying back their own Bitcoin that they dumped. Wait, what? It doesn't make sense, guys. Who gave them the call? Right, who gave them a call to do this? Something seems odd. Maybe perhaps they're saying not yet. I hope Mt. Gox doesn't come out and release all the Bitcoin right now, guys. I hope they do it around the same time as the Black Swan events, because more selling pressure means we're going to buy very at discounted prices, guys. Right? So I'm hoping these people start buying again, which they are. The German government has purchased around 2K Bitcoin worth about $100 million, reversing its recent sales. This move comes after the government has had previously sold off a significant amount of Bitcoin, causing market volatility. Right? Now, the decision to buy back Bitcoin is seen by some as a strategic move to test the liquidity and stability of Bitcoin markets, possibly with the intention of adding it to their reserves. Following the example set by companies like Tesla and MicroStrategy, the purchase was made through major exchanges like Kraken, Bitstamp, and Coinbase. Wow, this is hilarious, so hilarious, guys. What? So why would they even dump it in the first place? It literally makes no sense, right? again, maybe to flush the market sentiments because people were bullish, and now literally everyone's quite bearish, guys, which makes sense. So I still have full faith we go higher until or before we reach that black swan event, guys. When we do, I'm selling it all except XRP, maybe a little bit of XRP, and then we're riding through the storm together. Now, whales stir crypto waters with massive trades. Supposedly, a whale bought, I don't even know, but a lot, guys, right? 184 million dollars worth of Bitcoin as well during this dump, guys. Maybe ETF inflows, I'm not sure, but again, they're buying, right? They're buying. Mt. Gox isn't even coming out with the repayments, guys. Now, if they do with a large sum, yes, we're probably going to keep going lower. But somebody has to give the call to Mt. Gox and tell them to hold on, right? Calm down there, wait a few more months, then release it all. Release the Kraken. Justin, $10 billion Taiwan mobile applies and gets Bitcoin and crypto exchange license. Beautiful news, guys. Very beautiful indeed. Now, what's happening right now, guys? We're literally still consolidating because Bitcoin, as of right now, is creating some type of fake out towards the downside, right? So tomorrow is important because if we close above, I don't know what price that is, guys, but basically above this level right here, I think 56K that is, that's going to be extremely bullish. Why? Because we didn't break down, right? We're still consolidating. That means, guys, happened literally. Look at this. Look at that candle right here, right? They bought it back up and mooned it. Could that be the same exact thing that's about to happen now, right? So close above this level here soon tomorrow, and they're about to moon it again. This happened in a matter of literally weeks. The same thing can happen, and that'll take us to August, right before the Federal Reserve rate cuts. Look at this from Benjamin Cohen. Is this a new trend line we are supposed to watch for Bitcoin? You can see that we had a similar one in 2019, right? 1, 2, 3 touch points. This one had way too many, right? And that was the black swan events right there. But each time we held that level, what happened, guys? We kept bouncing, right? We kept bouncing. So right now we are seeing a bounce. The thing is, we need to hold it and keep going higher. So that's pretty much it, guys. The only major chart I'm looking at is this chart right here, right? My USDT, that dominant chart, guys. And wow, guys, if only we could close below this level, right, on the weekly. So tomorrow is going to be important to see because it's going to signal the upcoming weeks and months, guys. So let's prepare. Hopefully this thing literally dies, but I guess we'll just have to be patient and see what happens next. Now, financial advice, let's go. My name is XRP From Uphold. See ya.